Welcome back, everyone. For minutes ago, Dong-seok makes a surprise visit appearance to Jungkook on the field. But before we dive into the details, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated. Plus, be sure to watch this video until the end. Earlier this morning at the prestigious Mountain View celebrity retreat in South Korea, something truly unexpected happened. Dong-seok, known internationally as Don Lee, reminded everyone that he's more than just an action star, he's a genuine hero. For those unfamiliar, Ma is known for his roles in Train to Busan, The Roundup, and Marvel's Eternals, famous for his bone-crushing punches. But today, he showed a completely different side. The retreat's annual wilderness survival event brings celebrities face-to-face with nature for 3 days, away from the spotlight. Ma arrived in good spirits yesterday, warmly greeting everyone at camp. No one could have guessed what would unfold this morning. At around 7:56 a.m. Korea Standard Time, Ma was preparing for the day's activities when he heard distress near a hiking trail. 2 local teens had encountered a wild boar, a dangerous animal when provoked. Instead of waiting for help, Ma acted swiftly. But surprisingly, he didn't use brute strength. Drawing on animal behavior knowledge from an unreleased film project, he calmly positioned himself between the teens and the boar. He then lured the animal away using pieces of his sandwich, creating a safe path. His calm demeanor and smart handling diffused the situation without harm. Afterwards, he took the opportunity to educate campers on wildlife safety, humbly emphasizing respect for nature over violence. The story quickly spread, with actress Sun Ye-jin praising his wisdom and compassion. Animal behavior experts also applauded his textbook-perfect response. This incident highlighted key traits about Dong-seok. Extensive preparation for his roles with real-life applications. Calm and creative thinking in high-pressure situations. A passion for teaching and sharing knowledge. And above all, humility. In BTS news, V recently surprised Jungkook during his Inkigyo performance of 7. V's moral support was praised by music critic Kim Young-dae, who also noted a new depth in V's recent music. Meanwhile, V and Jungkook have filed a lawsuit against controversial YouTuber Sojang for spreading false rumors. Amid the legal battle, V's shout-out to Suga resurfaced as Suga faces a DUI investigation. V also delighted fans with a heartfelt Weverse update from his military service, sharing photos in uniform in a snowy landscape, asking fans if they were doing well. He's set to release a new single Winter Ahead on November 29, featuring Park Hyo-shin, along with a special duet of White Christmas with the late Bing Crosby. Elsewhere, V and Jungkook recently attended the VIP premiere of Dream with actor Park Seo-joon. Shortly after, both went live on Weverse, V to show off his fluffy morning hair, and Jungkook to connect with fans during his military vacation, breaking Weverse records with 2.02 million plays. Jungkook sang over 30 songs for fans, sharing. Mountain View Celebrity Retreat is hosting its annual Wilderness Survival Challenge, where Korean celebrities step out of their comfort zones and experience nature in its purest form. It's a 3-day event, away from the cameras and the public eye, where stars can relax and reconnect with nature. Dong-seok arrived at the camp yesterday and witnesses said he was in his usual good mood, greeting staff members with his signature warmth. But no one could have predicted what would happen this morning. Around 7:56 a.m. KST, just minutes before this video was recorded, Dong-seok was getting ready for the day's activities when he heard a noise coming from the nearby hiking trail. A group of young villagers, completely unaware of the celebrity attraction, found themselves in a dangerous situation. According to initial evidence gathered at the scene, 2 teenage hikers had strayed from their path and found themselves face-to-face with a wild boar. If you know anything about Korean wildlife, you know that wild boars are no joke. They can be very aggressive and dangerous, especially when they feel threatened. This is where things get interesting. Instead of calling for help or waiting for professional rangers to arrive, Dong-seok did something that perfectly suited his on-screen character while completely surprising everyone present. Witnesses say he quickly assessed the situation and, drawing on his intense physical training and natural instincts, began to implement a plan that no one saw coming. But here's the catch: he didn't use his famous punches or any form of violence. Instead, Dong-seok used his experience working with animals from his previous film projects. Remember his gentle giant character in The Outlaws? Well, he channeled the same energy. Combining calm movements and an imposing presence, he managed to position himself between the boar and the terrified teenagers. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Instead of trying to scare the pig, which could have provoked an attack, Dong-seok used a technique he had learned while preparing for an unreleased film project on animal behavior. He slowly dug into his backpack and pulled out his breakfast, a simple sandwich he had packed for the morning's activities. With calculated movements, he began to break the sandwich into small pieces, creating a path that led away from the climbers and toward a safer area. The initially aggressive pig began to show signs of interest in the food rather than potential threats. Dong-seok's knowledge of animal behavior was crucial in these tense moments. He maintained eye contact with the pig, while continuing to create distance between the animal and the teenagers. Within minutes, the situation calmed down. The boar followed the food trail away from the hikers, and Dong-seok was able to guide the teenagers to safety. But it was what happened after he made this story really go viral. Instead of accepting praise or attention for his quick thinking, Dong-seok immediately focused on education. He gathered not just the rescued teenagers, but all the campers in attendance, and began sharing essential information about wildlife safety and proper hiking protocols. In his characteristically unassuming style, he explained, "The mountains are not our enemy. We are visitors in their home. Understanding and respect are more powerful than any physical force." He then gave an impromptu lecture on wildlife safety, drawing on his experiences and research for various roles. News of the incident quickly spread through the celebrity hub. Several well-known Korean stars who were present have already expressed their surprise on social media. Sun Ye-jin, who was attending another event nearby, posted, "Today we saw true heroism. Not through force, but through wisdom and compassion." Wildlife experts who reviewed accounts of the incident praised Dong-seok's approach. Dr. Kim Jin-woo, a leading authority on animal behavior in Korea, says, "What Mr. Ma? Remember to hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, thanks for watching."